All right, now, so let's continue working with this page right here. So I guess that we finished this part, but the only thing that we have right here is to just the about page. If you hover over, go there, or explore more, or even explore more right here, you will see that actually it's going to an about page. And the about page, basically, if we, for example, if we try to open up my design, I have it saved right here. You will see that the about.html page right here only displays like let me see, only displays welcome to, and we're gonna echo out the name of the country right here, and right after this we're gonna echo out the cities and towns that are related to this country. All right, and we're also gonna echo them out right here so the users can make reservations. All right, so yeah, as you can see right over here, and this part we might even comment this part. So the main feature of this page is actually creating the cities right here and linking them with each country. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So before we even work with the logic, let's go ahead and create the cities table so we can so I can show you how we're going to link both of them. So let's create the model city first. So you just open up your command line and go right there. I'm gonna go in another model. I'm gonna go and create another folder. I'm just gonna name it city, and inside the city folder I'm gonna create the city model. I'm going to press enter. If we open the sub app and if we open models, we open city, as you can see we have city right there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go to country right there, and we're gonna copy this code and let's paste it like that. So the table, it will be cities, and the fillables right here, let me see, we're gonna have the name of the city and we're gonna have the image. All right, let me go right there. So we will have the name and the image. We will have the price, for a person. So we're gonna go right there and we're gonna type in price. So what else? And we're gonna have the number of the days of the trip right here. All right, so number of days, so we're gonna go num_days. All right, so I guess that this will actually be everything. So yeah, what we have also right here should be the country_ID, and this will simply allow us, this column, it will allow us to link a certain city to a certain country. All right, so just save, copy this. Let's go ahead right now and just create this right there. All right, so just give it a second. All right, so there we go. Let's paste this in. So the first thing, always, it will be the ID. This will be auto increment and a primary key, and this will have the length of 10. Let's grab the name. This will be a varchar 200, and right after this we'll have the image 200. Let's grab the price, and this will be a varchar. Let me create a couple of columns, the number of days, and this will be integer 10, country ID right there, and there is the integer. All right, so this will also be 10. So yeah, we will also have created that, and this will be a type of timestamp, will be current timestamp, and we'll also have updated that like that. All right, so there we go. We click save. All right, All right, so there we go. Let's now insert some data. So there is the ID. We're not going to insert into it. It's going to start from 1 right away. So this right here, I'm just going to make this so it will actually be Cairo or Egypt, and the image, let me go right there, and let me go to images. There is the images folder. I can simply pick up city right there, rename this, and copy and paste. All right, so for the price, I'm just going to keep it like $400. The number of days, I will keep it like it will be 5, for example, you know. And the country ID, we have to go to our countries right here table, so we can link this. I guess that the country ID, we will link it with 1. All right, so since we have Egypt right here, has the ID of 1, we're going to link this to 1. Let's insert another city. I want to actually keep this instead of Switzerland. I want to keep this Germany. I'm a lot familiar with German cities than this, you know, the Swiss cities. All right, so what I want to insert right here for the name, I want to insert Berlin. So for the image, let me just go ahead and grab this. All right, so paste. There it is right there. All right, so paste this in and just remove this from here. All right, so the price, this will be 500, and the number of days, it will be like 7. The country ID will be 2, since we have Germany right here as the ID of 2. All right, so I guess that's all. If you want to insert a couple more, that's totally up to you. I'm just gonna go right there, go, and I'm gonna go browse. As you can see, there is actually our data. Let's now go ahead and work with the logic. So let me close this off. Also this, let me go to the routes first. I'm gonna go to web.php. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna go and paste. So I want to make this so it will be, let's not even write a comment, you know, that's fine. So I want to give an alias to this. So I'm just gonna call this traveling, something like that. And I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna go about, and we need to send in some kind of ID so we can grab the data dynamically. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna also create another controller, and in a folder, I will name this folder, for example, traveling. I'm gonna go slash, and I'm gonna create a traveling controller. Oh, let me remove the home, and there it is. And I'm gonna make the name of the function, so it will be about like that. And the name of the route, I'm just gonna keep it traveling dot about. So save this. Let's copy this right now, and let's go ahead and create this controller. So I'm just gonna go PHP artisan make controller traveling slash, and then let's press enter. All right, so there we go. We click controllers right there, and there is actually the folder. There is the traveling controller right there. And let's go ahead, function like that, and let's go ahead and copy function name. And simply what we need to send in, we need to send some kind of ID. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the cities, you know, based on this ID. So I'm just gonna go cities equal, and I'm gonna go to the city model. I'm gonna go select, let me see, order by, I'm gonna order this by the ID descendingly, so I can actually grab the latest pieces of data. I'm also gonna limit the number of records, so I'm just gonna go take, I'm gonna take like 5 cities, and right after this I'm gonna go where the ID. Let me see what, where country underscore ID. Let me just make this so it will be here. All right, country ID equals the ID that we're sending in. All right, and right after this, I'm just gonna go get, so it will actually return a collection of cities. All right, I'm gonna go right there, return view right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and return a view in the traveling folder that I'm going to create right now. And this view, I will name it about like that. And I'm gonna go compact. I'm gonna send in my cities. All right, so just send this in and the statement and save. There is actually something that we need to take care of first in the view in order to work with this. If we go to resources, views, if we go to home right here, we want to go for every about.html and we want to make it dynamic since we already created our own link right here. So let me copy this. Let me go to the home. So if we go right there, if we go at this part, for example, go there, which is this button right here. I want to go ahead. I want to go route, and I want to paste in my name of this route, and I want to send in my ID. So let's copy this and let's go right here and just send the ID in. So if we save, all right, so if you hover over this right now, you should actually see the ID. You should see that we're going to /traveling/about/1 right there. As you can see now, every time we hover over this, we should get a different ID. So it's working perfectly right now. I want to go ahead and we want to also copy this, and we're going to paste it like and also other places, like for example the explore more right here. So just paste right away. We will also go down at the bottom. Let me see, and there we go, explore more. Let's also save. All right, so I guess that's actually everything. So as you can see, it's gonna refresh automatically. If we hover over this, you should also see some kind of dynamic ID right there, and there it is also right here. As you can see, /traveling/about/2, and there it is /1 right there. And don't worry about this, is because I don't have an internet connection right now. This should, the part for the map should show up if you have an internet connection, but if you don't, it will not show up like me right now. All right, so what we want to do next, we want to go ahead and we want to create our let me see, our view, so we can actually go ahead and echo out the cities. All right, so this will be traveling like that, and we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna create this file .blade.php. All right, so there we go. I want to go ahead right here and I want to go to the home, for example, and I want to copy the part that's allowing me to simply extend my layouts.app. I'm just gonna go right there and end section like that, since we started the section, and now it's time to actually go ahead and grab the about page. All right, so there it is, about.html. So let me go right at the bottom of the header, and let me grab the div, and also we have another div right here, also another div, also another div right here, and as you can see, there is the footer. We're not going to pick it up, we're just going to pick up those 4 divs. Let's paste this in and save. All right, so this should actually refresh. So if I click go there, for example, should actually go to this. Yeah, of course. Let's go right there, and we forgot to include this model, which is crazy. So let me go use app/models/city/city like that. So save this now. All right, so as you can see, it's already telling us that this class is not found. So let's refresh. Now it should actually go to the page. All right, so as you can see, there's a few problems with the images and all of that, and that's because of course nothing is dynamic yet. So let me see, there is also a problem with the logo right here and at this part of the design. So let me go right there to my about. Let me go right at the top. Let me go right at the top, and there is the div right there. So I want to just go style, and I'm gonna go margin top minus 25 pixels, for example. Let's save. All right, so as you can see, the part with the margin now is gone. What we want to take care of next is displaying the cities and towns, for example. So we already send in the data, which is cities. Let me go right here. Let me go. Let me see. Yeah, Caribbean cities, blah blah blah. All right, so there is actually the items. We only need one, and we can simply remove the rest. Looks like we got quite a bit of them. So let me remove this. Let me go right there. Let me go for each. Cities as city. Like that. Let me cut this. Paste. And now we can just copy the city right here. And we can go at this part and go asset. And we will go right there. Cut this. Paste. We're gonna go right here. And we're gonna go city. And we're just gonna grab the image of the city like that dynamically. So let's remove this like that. And right here we need the name of the city. So this will be city name. All right, so yeah, let's save. Let's see what we got. So as you can see right there, Berlin, and it's gonna be repeated like this forever. If we create, and the reason it's repeating like this because we only have one item right here. If we got another item for another city for Germany, it should pop up right here. If I actually go ahead right there, and if I go about /1, I should actually see Cairo. All right, so as you can see Cairo right there, and I can simply view the image. Now I want to go ahead and I want to also display the name of the country right here dynamically, and we need to create a whole query for this. So I'm just gonna go country like that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just go to the country model. I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna send in the ID. So if we found this ID right there, this should actually allow us to grab the whole row for this country. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pass this in the compact, and I'm gonna save. Now let me go ahead right there. So let me go ahead right here, and I'm gonna go. I need the country right here, and I'm gonna send in the name. So let's save. All right, so we also forgot to include the country model. Let's go ahead right there. Save. Let's refresh now. All right, so looks like that. Welcome to the Caribbean. Yeah, as you can see right there, Egypt. Yeah, we echo it, the country name right here. We did not echo it right here at the top. So let me go right there. And let me go country. And there is the name. Save. All right, so as you can see right there, there's actually the name of the country right over here. Should we display the background image of it? I don't think we will actually find it right here. If we go, for example, at this part, let's try and display it through CSS. So let me go actually background image equals not equal. We're gonna go URL and we're gonna go ahead right there and we're gonna go asset. We're gonna go assets slash images slash and we're gonna send in country image like that. Let's see what we will have. So just save. Alright, so as you can see, we can actually send it like that, but looks like that we got also a problem right here at this div, which is blah 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 div content. Let me copy this, copy the whole CSS part, and I want to go lower BG. I want to go right there and just paste. We're not going to need the part where we have the margin. So save. Let's see what's going to go down. All right, so it looks like, you know, it will still be a problem right here. And it looks like that this part is being done with, you know, with, let's see, with CSS right there, and it's going to be overwritten. Not going to be overwritten, so let's leave it like this. I guess that this is fine for me, so let's save. So this will come back as usual. All right, the important part is everything is working dynamically. Here we have Egypt, and here we have Egypt's cities and towns right there. In the next video, we should go ahead and we should work on this part right here. We should display the cities in a more detailed way. So this will be all, and I will see you in the next video.